Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. Like always in this video I will show you some pairs which I watch during the week. This week started with the Trump news, so we had a lot of gaps after opening, and also this week is with the news from Australia, from New Zealand and also from UK, so we might have some volatility on those pairs after the news. So the first pair is Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. If we see the weekly chart, we will see that the main move is still short, but price didn't create lower high on the weekly chart. It looks like it's creating right now higher highs. Here we see that this higher is higher than this. So we might have maybe continuation. We still have to remember that we still have a down move, but if we go to the lower time frames, we have opportunity right now to look for possible longs, and we might have the reason because of this. So let's look where we have the support and resistance levels. So if we look for the resistance, one is here close to the price, another one is a little bit higher, and if we look for the support levels on the weekly chart, somewhere around this area is our support, and of course lower connect the previous low. So we have our levels where price might to go on the weekly chart. So we go to the daily time frame, and what we will see here is that price was spiking on our profit zone, which is the 36 EMA, plus we have the daily support level around this area. We had the trend line breakout, this daily trend line breakout, and price is making right now daily long 1 to 3 here for us. So it looks like we have the volatility after Australian news. It's right now pushing up, so our next possible target is the previous highs with the resistance, and of course the next one might be here. So if we check the 4-hour time frame, we see our breakout. Right now what we need to get is the 1 to 3 setup here, and then of course if we see something like this, if we see that price plan to go up, then we can look for possible long entries to target this. Exactly the same, and this is what I wait right now. I need to see some retracements to the 36, to the trend line, which I have here, and then after retracement, this will be good option to look for buys. If we see that price is not breaking this line and it's not going down, but is reacting and is trying to go up, then definitely long scenarios on the 1-hour chart or lower time frames are good to take. Next pair is the Swiss franc yen. If we look for the weekly time frame, we will see that this pair is on the really good support level on the weekly chart. We see that we have a lot of spikes, a lot of touches around this zone, and price right now is touching this area. We still have false breakout, so we have to wait patiently. Maybe price will create another false breakout, but we will discuss this on the lower time frames. Next support level is here with this spike, and of course the next one is a little bit lower. If we look for the resistance levels on the weekly chart, we will see that the nice one is here. So the pressure is still for this pair is still for the sells, yes, because we have the short situation. But previously price was in this big range, yes. If I take this resistance, we will see that this might be the range like this with the false breakouts, or even we can draw something like that, and we will see that price is moving like that. So that's why we might have a reaction at this point, and maybe price will at least maybe try to go to this resistance level, to maybe we'll have this smaller range around this zone. If not, if price decide to break, then of course we have the next possible target. If we see the daily chart, we will see that price moved really maybe not fast, but we didn't have any retracements in between, so this was like one straightforward move. After retesting resistance, price went down immediately to the support level. So that's why around this area we could look for possible long bounce scenarios to target the daily 36 EMA, which is more or less our 50% of possible smaller range here. So at this point we would like to lock the profits and then still try to target this resistance level here. So if we go to the 4-hour chart, we will see that price right now is reacting. The first thing which we can do is to draw the line, and after breakout of this line we can look for possible long scenarios, and we know our possible target where to manage the profits, or we still wait for breakouts. But breakouts, of course, we know that this will be late without bigger retracement on the higher time frame, so we have to lower the risk, or we can try to catch the setups on the lower time frames. We can wait for the 4-hour chart 1 2 3 here and then look for lower time frame possibilities, or for more aggressive traders, if you see that price is going really down, if we have the volatility, you can try to catch some short scenarios. If you have breakout, possible retest, then continuation. My plan for now is to look for longs, because price is still holding this support level. As long as this is holding, I would focus on the longs after breakouts, and we can do it also on the 1-hour chart. Euro yen, if we check the weekly time frame, we'll see that also here price is in the range. Yes, we have the range, we have support level, we have resistance level here, and price is squeezed right now. If we zoom out, we can try to find the next levels, and the next support for this pair is here, and the next one is really low around this spike here. So like on the Swiss franc yen, we see that price right now on the daily chart is reacting. Yes, we have also here this possible small range. Price didn't exactly bounce between the resistance and support. We had, you see here, price didn't reacted on the support here. We didn't have reaction on the resistance. But still we can adjust the line. We'll see that this might be the false breakout here, and that's why it gives us information that price is squeezed in the range. So when we go to the lower time frames, if we check the 4-hour chart, we can exactly the same do for the euro yen like we did for Swiss franc yen. We just draw the trend line here, and as long as price is squeezed in this area, it's better to don't touch this this pair here, but it's better to wait. We still might have reaction, maybe double bottom on the 4-hour chart, maybe some spikes, and if we see that price is reacting, then after breakout of this trend line plus the 36, we can look for possible long scenarios, and we would like to manage the pair again on the 50% of the range, which is resistance on the daily chart here. So this is our potential target to achieve this, to lock the profits, yes, to achieve the win-win scenario. And then of course we can try to target this resistance level on the euro yen. So right now I would wait for breakouts of those two levels and then try to find good entries, because here after this gap which we hit here, it's better to stay away. We see that price is in the range somehow, so it's better to wait for clean breakout. Next pair is New Zealand dollar CAD, and if we unzoom, we will see also range on this pair, or beginning of the range. We have support level here where price is right now. We have of course the resistance, and we see that price was in the range, but it still might goes down. In this case, we have the next support level somewhere around this area. So from here to here it's like 200 pips, and of course the next one we can easily try to target this support level. If we look for trend line, we'll see that we had the trend line here. So we see that we had the bounce here. Price retested again with the resistance and reacted again. But it's not we don't have confirmation that price might to go down. It looks like it's in the range, so that's why we can still think about possible bounces. Of course, we have New Zealand dollar, we have news from the New Zealand, so probably this news can affect pair in both ways. That's why we are on the decision level, and depends on the news, it might break and will go down, or it bounced and will go up. So if we go to the daily chart, we will see that also here price is fighting right now with this support level. So exactly same like on the previous pairs. If I unzoom this, we will see that we have the trend line here. Yes, we have trend line here. So exactly same situation like on the euro yen and the Swiss franc yen. I would wait patiently for those breakouts, and then I would start to look for possible long scenarios or possible sell scenarios here. I wouldn't trade here because it's too aggressive. We see that there is not much volatility. Even if we go to the 1 hour chart, price right now is in the range. It looks like a spike here. Price is not moving anywhere, so it's better to wait. Yes, we know where price might to go. Also here on the daily is the resistance where we should manage our pair if in case if price decide to go up. This is where we would like to achieve some profits. And the last pair is USD Swiss franc. If we look for the weekly, we had breakout of the resistance. Yes, here was nice resistance, price broke it, and the next weekly resistance is somewhere around those highs. So we still have room for this pair to look for longs. This is our trend line, so we see that price is moving in an uptrend. We had this breakout, so the next target is here for us. Daily chart, if we check, we have trend line here. I personally would like to see this bigger retracement back to the trend line plus 36 EMA, maybe with the support level, and then from this level I would like to focus on the long entries. Maybe we will not see this because sometimes when we have the breakout and we have the volatility, price is only reacting on the 12 and then is going up straight forward. For example, we had a situation like here. Yes, we see price went up, bounced on the 12 and then went up again to retest the resistance. Maybe exactly the same will be here, but better to get still bigger retracement to get better risk reward. If we check the 4 hour time frame, we will see that this price action here is not so clear because we had this range, spikes, up and down moves. Right now price is of course in this wedge here. So if we would like to take the longs because we will like to trade with the main move, we have to go to the lower time frames, and then of course we wait for this, yes, for breakout, new higher high, higher low, and then we can take the action. More aggressive traders can try to catch this short scenario to target the trend line and the support level, but you need to be sure that you have enough room to target this. Yes, and I would really recommend to go to the lower time frames, maybe on the 1 hour chart or 15-minute time frame, and then look for the sells and target the daily 36 EMA with the trend line and the support level. Okay guys, so that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed this weekly forecast. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, and if you like this video, please share and comment this. So thanks again, and talk to you soon. Bye.